The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, welcome to the webinar. We're on here at Ablesys, and we'll go over the signals. It's been working well, and let's jump in and take a look. So I'm going to start off here with the cues, and we could pick anything, but it's been really, really good. This 130-minute daily combination chart. Remember, we have to have both time frames in agreement before we take a trade, and it's simply just meaning we have to have blue bars, blue dots, blue X. The X is the higher time frame. It's the daily chart, and that's been in a very nice buy signal, as you could see. So let's just jump in and take a look here. And right here is where we want to get in. This is the cues. Between the black line, the vertical line is the day. Like today, there's 3 price bars, three yesterday, 3 the day before. So this is just like about a week and a half ago. We had a real nice buy signal on the cues. Let me just fix this chart here. This keeps popping up. Just give me a second here. I want to take some new computer, so I just have to do a couple little things here. Okay, so we've got the buy signal right there. There's the blue bar. There's the 130-minute or the 2-hour dot, which blocks the price from going lower. Look, the day before Abletrend started the dots here and then went right to the dots and stopped. The dots are protection. It's telling you you're in an uptrend. It's blue. Stay in the trade. So you got the blue X's. I mean, geez, we've been on a buy signal on the cues on the daily chart for months now. So we just want to, narrow it down to the best places to get in. And this would be here a week and a half ago. And that was a beautiful trade that we're still in today. Still in the trade. As long as you've got these blue dots there, stay in the trade. You're safe. So we got in at 275 a week ago. And this is an excellent chart for option traders. I mean, you're at 285 and you're still in the trade. That's sweet. That's a lot of money, very, very quickly in just a little over a week. So the dots are the key. Now, if you missed the beginning of the trade, so I missed the beginning, or I didn't have Abletrend then, or I'm using something else that isn't working well, where can I get in? Get in at the dots. Anytime the prices pull back down to the dots, that's a great place to get in. Because your stop loss just goes to the second lower blue dot. Like right here is where the stop loss is. Not the first one under the price. The second lower small blue dot is where your stop loss will go. So, even if we're wrong, you got your stop right here. It's a tiny loss, but it's just been going straight higher, and it's just been beautiful. So, swing trading stocks has just been fantastic with Abletrend signals this year. Fantastic. It's been really, really unbelievable. And it's helped by the great volatility in the market. So that's the key. So jumping into a little shorter time frame now. This is for swing trading stocks. Going down to a little shorter time frame here. We like the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute combination for day trading futures, and we really like the NQ. Although Abletrend works different styles, you could do long term, short term. You can do stocks, futures, currencies, anything that you like. Doesn't matter. It works the same for everything. We just know from watching it every day for many, many years that the mini NASDAQ tends to be a little smoother. Now, the Russell is another good one to trade. Very good day on the Russell today. And the ES would probably be, my third favorite, only because it tends to be a little more choppy. And obviously, if something is choppy, nobody can win. So we have to wait 3 time frames. We want to see all the time frames agree. And we had a really nice uptrend at the end of the day here today. Now, there was a couple places where it came back down and it went to the previous lower blue dots, and you get stopped out, which is fine. Just get right back in again on the next blue bar. Just get right back in again. Like from here to here where the stop out came, that's a nice little trade right there. That worked out real nice. And I'm just looking at if we're here on this sweet spot, which is a perfect sweet spot, we're in at 680.87, and you got to stop out here at 701. I mean, that's 14 points. Nothing wrong with that. Get right back in again on the next sweet spot here. Okay, if we do get stopped out because it went to the previous lower blue dots, but a lot of times, I mean, especially in such a strong uptrend, I mean, you can even, give those stops a little more room. You can even use the 2-minute crosses for your stops because we're in a historic uptrend. I'm just saying it's, give yourself a little room. Now, these are all no trade zones. No trade anywhere in there. Okay, that's a trade. That's a buy signal because you got a blue bar, a blue 1 minute, a blue 2-minute cross, a blue 3-minute, the arrow, and that was a losing trade. It turned around and came back and went against us. Another no trade zone. You say, why is that? Because there's red above, there's blue below, leave it alone. That means there's a strong wall of resistance above and a strong wall of support below. Any red or blue, we make it real easy because what you have to do is look at the colors. Any red or blue means don't do anything, leave it alone. No trade in here. Good thing. It went sideways. The price just got stuck in the middle of support and resistance. Keep it simple. Just only trade unless we have triple confirmation. Otherwise, no trade. And there was a couple of nice little trades earlier. Triple confirmation buy signal there. There's your 2 green bar exit. The 2 green bar exit means after you're in at least a couple of $100 in profit, we don't want to give it back. We want to try and hold on to it. So where the stop loss at this point would be right there, we're just going to move the stop 2 points below the bottom of the lower of the 2 green bars. Is green bar 1, green bar 2. Now you've got my attention. We get stopped out at the next bar. I'm going to go over all of this in detail when we do a one-on-one trading session, which everybody gets during their one-month trial. I do a 15-minute trading session after you're already set up. I don't do any tech support. It's not my expertise. Eric is fantastic in that. So after you get your charts and your data, the first day you get everything all set up, a couple days later, whenever you're ready, I'll gladly do a live 15-minute real-time trading session with you because I want to make sure everybody gets their money's worth out of the trials. I mean, that's what I would want. So that's what I'm going to do that's what I do for everybody else all these years. Always glad to help. Here's what I love is this new scalp chart. Another big winning day again today. I know it. I don't want to jinx it, but I've been watching this for 4 months now. We only had a couple of losing days in 4 months. Hard to believe. Don't believe me. See it for yourself. Unbelievable. Really, really good. Now, how do I look? This is a completely different chart than the other charts. It's 1 minute, 3 minute, 15-minute. But there's a template for inside of AbleTrend. You go to File, Open Workspace. It's right there. Scalp 1315. Then you pick after that, you click on that, you pick the data feed that you use. It's also in NinjaTrader. So Ninja clients, we got you covered. Let me just take a quick look and see if there's any questions. Michael gets stopped out on NQ. Okay, try the new Scalp program here, Michael. I think you're going to like that a lot. Anthony, I'm sorry it's a little late to this, but how do you add your TD account to this platform? Oh, well, that's a tech issue, but I can handle that. That's simple. So what you do, Anthony, is you go to Tools, Change Password, Data Manager. Let me get this out of the way here. And over here, where you have all the data feeds, you click on AMTD2, and you put in your TD username and your TD password. So that's all you do there. That's pretty simple. If you need any help, I emailed you, Anthony, the number to tech support. And tech support's there from 10 to 6 Eastern, 7 to 3 Pacific. The number's also on the homepage of the website where it says contact. Feel free to give Eric a call. He'll do that for you in 2 minutes. But as far as the new scalping chart, where you want to get in is you want to get in as long as you have a 3-minute arrow up. Obviously, we're only going to take uptrends. This is a 15-minute. It's okay. We're still going to take buy signals with the 15-minute because look how far we have to go till we hit that point. So you've got a bunch of really nice trades there, and give the first few minutes, give the market a few 5-10 minutes to settle. These are all winning buy signals. Now, a scalper generally looks for 5 points on the NQ, 2 points on ES. So let's just keep it on NQ because it's an easier market to trade than ES. And I mean, you just had a boatload of winners here today. Very few losers, but there always will be some. I'll guarantee you that. You can go to 10 points. You can go to 20 points. That's up to you. We don't tell you what to do. Scalpers are generally just in and out in, a couple of minutes, 5, 10 minutes at the most usually. And then they're looking for the 5 points. If you're still going in your direction, stay in it, especially if the bar is blue. It's going to go more. Maybe you get 10, maybe you get 20. We had a couple of trades today, you got 30 and 40. Just how to stay in the trade. If the bars are blue, stay in the trade. But if you're a scalper, I know that it's not your style. You're going to make a lot of trades, have a very, very high winning percentage, and make a lot of money on most days. So right here, because the price closes, the price bar closes, the little line that sticks out to the right, closes right at, as long as anywhere on or above the blue dot, it's a trade. Up it goes, 2 minutes later, you picked up 20 points. But if you're just looking for 5, well, that's $100 every time you hit it. All these here that closed up, well, actually only this one, closes above, right at the blue dot, that's perfect. The closer it is to the blue dot, the better the trade. 2 minutes later, 5 points, another $100. Now, these are sell signals because you've got a red arrow and you got a red dot. You have to have two time frames in agreement. You have to have a blue dot and a blue arrow. You've got it here. So we're only looking for buy signals here. Here, you've got a red dot and a red arrow. So now we're only looking for sells. Winner there, winner there, winner there, winner there. Each one of those, all 5 of those were winners. If you're looking for just the 5 points, which is the general definition of a scalper for NQ, you picked up 20 points because it actually got down here. Losing trade here. There's the red bar. You got the red arrow. It closes right on the dot. But once it closes above it, you get out of the trade. Wait for the bar to close. If it closes above the red dot, you're out. We lost 3 points on that trade. But we were winning 50 points going into that trade. No big deal. I'll take that every day. Okay. Trade here, trade there, hit the 5 points. Winner. It's just been unbelievable. This chart has been crazy good. Okay, these are not trades because you're not at the red dots. This is a trade on the blue right here, and we lost 5 points on that trade right there. This is the only one that closed above the blue dots. These 5 or 6 here closed under the blue dot. So we're not going to buy at that point. Actually, we're going to exit the trade. We lost 5 points. This is a triple confirmation buy signal right there, the normal method. And look how this one did. I mean, this went up 50 points. And there's your 2 green bar exit. Pick up 40 points, 35 points, $700 in 15 minutes per one contract. Not 50 like some of our clients are trading, just one. I keep it real conservative. Okay, now you said, what about here? Yes, that's a trade right there. Closes right slightly above the blue arrow. So does this one. Lost on that trade, lost 5 points. Still up like 50, 60 points going into this trade. Okay, I mean, just all day long, you could just nail a bunch of good ones. Short trade there, didn't make the 5 points, turned around, and we lost 5 points on that one. Buy signal here, didn't make the 5 points. The price bar closes right here under the blue dot. We lose 3 points on that trade. Notice the losers are 3 points, 5 points. The winners are 5, 10, 20. Sell signal there, easily got the 5 points. If you stayed in a little longer, it turns out you had 15. We don't tell anybody what to do on scalping. Scalpers are very kind of fussy and have their own way and just like the, hit and run. That's fine. As long as you got to hit the 5 point number and you'll hit it 4 out of 5 times. 4 to 5 times you're going to hit the 5 point number. Sometimes you get 10 or 20, like I said, but just looking for the 5, no problem. Here, right there. Look at these trades. Not the one before it because it closed under the blue dot. These all winners. Hit the 5 points. Right here's another trade. Another winner. Trade right here. Lost 5 points. Okay, right here. Every one of these is a perfect. you're going to get, it's even lower risk when you hit the arrows. The dots are great. No, the dots are very good. The arrows are great. Those are great trades. When you hit the blue arrow, it's pointing up. What does that mean? It means 5. It's going to go up. Every one of those were a winner. It went at least 5 points. Went 15. Trade over there. 1 minute later, you got 10 points. That's $200 in 1 minute. You could have done this all day today. And I've been watching it for 4 months. After putting it together, it's been great. And the feedback's been great too. No trade here. It's under the blue dot. It's under the blue bars. This one here, perfect, closes right at the dot. 10-point winner, or at least 5. Closes here, winner. This one closes here, right at the dot. Winner. Another one closes right here, a couple points above the dot. A couple of minutes later, winner, 10 points. But again, if you're just looking for the 5, you hit it. Another trade here, winner. It's crazy. I got people telling me they can't believe it. They're seeing it, but they're not believing it. It's okay. Well, take your time. It's no rush. Yeah, look at this one, right on the dot. Ooh, that's sweet. 5 minutes later, winner. Any one of these. Right here's another one, winner. All day long. So, see what you think. If you like to get, make a lot of trades, get in and out quickly. I don't want to jinx it, but we haven't had a losing day in a month with the scalp chart. Of course, tomorrow will be the worst day of the year now that I said that. I just put the whammy on. But, that's how we use the new scalp chart. It's been great. I guarantee you they're going to be losing trades. I guarantee they'll be losing days. It's just been very few, in the 4 months of testing it. So see what you think. It only counts what you think, not what I say. I'm just here to show you how to use it. Software sells itself. That's the easy part. I'm just here to make sure you get your money's worth out of the trial and show you how to use it the proper way. I'm always glad to help too. Love what I do and always glad to help. Can you show me the template? I don't think you have it. Michael, as I said, you got to download it. Michael, you've got to download it onto your computer. Like I said, in the last couple of weeks now, you've got to go to ablesys.com, click on download, and re-download AbleTrend onto your computer. It takes about 30 seconds. Okay. Today was just, every day has just been, consistently winning. Clearly, you're not maybe watching the webinars, or you're not following the rules. I think you're trading your emotions, Michael H. Try not to trade your emotions, but trade the rules. But try the new scalp chart, because you'll like what you see here. You'll greatly increase your winning percentage. Instead of going for the home runs, you'll just hit a bunch of singles. A bunch of singles. This is not the home run chart. This is the singles. Michael Z, as soon as it closes on the other side of the dot or the other side of the arrow, depending on which trade you took, we exit the trade. Do you have the Thursday meetings for customers? Yes, sir, Mike. Mike R. Wow, a lot of Michaels here. Mike R, Mike H, Mike R, Mike Z. Yes, Thursday. I've been doing it for 16 years, every Thursday. Yes, sir. It's not going to drop that far, Michael Z. Don't worry, it's not going to drop that far. If it does, well, then then that'll be 1 out of 100 that does. You've got that nice wall of support underneath it. That's the key. Or put a stop if you're not comfortable with that. Put your stop, 10 points away or whatever, whatever you think. I mean, that part's up to you. Just put your stop a little bit under the dot or under the arrow if you're, assuming it's a buy signal. That's fine. Just, but give it plenty of room to breathe. You're going to be out of it quick enough. You're not going to be in it that long. Marco, when you enter position, what strike price do you enter? This is futures, Marco. This is not options. But maybe you're referring to options on the daily, weekly chart that I showed you. That could be. That's up to you. We don't, that would be up to you and your broker. We're just giving you very accurate, low risk buy and sell signals. Generally, strike prices. Usually, people on as far as options, just very generally, they go at the money. They go at the money. So whatever the generally whatever the price is, that would be considered at the money, whatever the price is at that time. Yeah, I mean, you can use the micros for if you want on the scalping, but you're on 5 points is not going to get you anything. So no, you'd want to use the normal $20 a point, a normal lot. When to close the scalp trade? That's up to you, Mike. But I mean, again, a scalper goes for 5 points. In other words, it's $100 every winner. And today there was like 25 winners. It was like five just off a quick look. There were like 5 losers and 25 winners. That's $100 every time you hit 5 points. If you want to stay in it a little longer and take a chance, it could go 20, 30, 40 points. But that's not what a scalper normally does. Scalper doesn't go for the home runs, just goes for the singles. So you know what? You hit your 5 points. I mean, obviously, if it's running real fast in your direction, hey, grab 6, 7, 8, 10 points. Maybe that's fine. But a scalper just looks for the 5 points. Every time you hit 5 points, $100. There's like 20 something winners today. Let's just say 20 winners and 5 losers. That's a lot of money. And don't believe me, look at the chart. They never change. The charts never, ever change. The signals don't change because we always wait for the bar to close. Always wait for the bar to close. Once the bar closes, it will never, ever change again. Never. So the same signal you saw at 10 o'clock this morning is the same signal you'll look at 10 o'clock tonight or next week. It never, ever changes. Yeah, the scalp method will work just as well for ES and RTY. Yes, sir. Work for anything, really. Work for anything. Any market in the world. Our favorite is NQ because NQ is the smoothest. It's the least choppy. It's the most profitable one. But you can use it for any market. Yes, sir. I mean, the software's made the signals. I mean, I'm just going by what people buying it every day. I mean, it's made the signals have made more than the cost. I mean, just in the last month. But just keep it simple. You've got to keep it simple. You've got to be disciplined. That's the hardest part. A lot of people find that the hardest part. I totally get that. They let their emotions get in the way. You have to take all the trades and you got to be very disciplined. You can't pick and choose what day to trade, when you want to trade. The market doesn't care what your schedule or my schedule is. You just have to be very disciplined and follow the rules. And we keep them so simple. So, that's why it's so well liked. Absolutely, you take a scalp at the 15-minute arrow. The 15-minute arrow would be fantastic. Would be fantastic. The 3-minute arrow would be very good. Would be great, and the 1-minute dots would be very good. The higher the time frame, the stronger that wall of support and resistance is. Those are great places. So the arrows are fantastic places to take it. Dots are good too, and you got low risk because if it closes on the other side of the dot, you're out. You're not in it that long. You can't get beat up. Just keep banging away at $100 every time. Just keep banging away. 5 points in NQ is $100. 20 winners today. That's a good day. See what you think. Again, only counts what you think. Stay in touch. Let me know how I can help. Thanks for being here, everyone. Always glad to help in every way, and stay safe.